So another receiver draft stock is piling up. KJ Hill. And this is a receiver I think the Eagles have actually had a meeting with already, okay? I have him going in the third round, late second, probably late third round of the draft. He could go fourth depending on how the draft how the draft goes, but it doesn't really matter. This receiver class is really deep. It depends on the needs of every team. If they need a star, if they need a gadget receiver, if they need somebody with speed. And KJ Hill has speed. Does he have elite speed? Probably not, but his speed is pretty damn good to where he's going to do enough in the NFL. You can use him as a check down receiver, a guy on little slants, a guy that can get you, pretty much using him in space. That's where you want to use him. You don't want to throw the ball to him. He's 6 feet. He's pretty tall, but he really can't get hit. Okay, he's a real frail receiver, can't really get hit. But my God, when you throw to him in open space, makes the first guy miss probably 99.9% of the time. Okay. Most likely makes the first guy miss and tries to find every bit of empty space possible going upfield. He's got great hands, and when the ball is thrown to him, he turns his head real quick and snatches the ball. He's pretty much a good balance between hand catches, body catches. Does a pretty good job. His body control is good in open space, but once he kind of gets hit, that's where when he deals with physicality, that's when he kind of falls down a little bit, gets a little bit off balance. But I think KJ Hill is a very good receiver. I think you could put him on a football team with stars already there, and I think you could use him as a little bit of a gadget. Like I said, a gadget receiver. What I mean by a gadget receiver is you're kind of using him for those open space, those quick throws, you know what I mean? Like, a little bit, some check down, some slant passes, maybe a little bit, some post corners once in a while. But they had, draft analysis had KJ Hill playing really good against zone, but playing really bad against man. But there was a lot of times I saw a lot of film on KJ Hill playing against man. I even watched a few things where I was seeing he just kind of, he'll throw a push up and really his speed, does the rest of the work for him, and how athletic he actually is. He might have some issues, explosiveness, getting off the line a little bit. But to be honest with you, that's just something that, he'll get coached up in the NFL, and, he'll work on trying to get by, DBs in the NFL. But I think he's fine. I think he's pretty balanced on both sides. I think his press coverage, I think the press coverage against him is, needs to be worked on a little bit. But honestly, it's not really that bad. I think he can actually do a pretty good job in the NFL. KJ Hill is just part of a long list of receivers that you could draft on your football team. And if you want, I don't think KJ Hill will come on a team and be the star, but he'll definitely be productive within a form of more, like having not an all-star cast, but just having some guys on an offense to kind of help him and put him in the right direction. And if a coach uses him the right way, this guy KJ Hill could probably have a really good career. So I'm looking for KJ Hill to do some good things. I say, early third round to the fourth round, depending on how the draft goes. The receivers go pretty much to mid third to fourth round. So you're not going to, you have the superstars, you have the elite superstars, you have the guys that work good in the system, and you have the guys that, you could put into an offense depending on what's around them, depending on where they get drafted, and if the coach uses them the right way, because that's just how it goes in the NFL. So other than that, guys, KJ Hill, slippery, really fast, gadget receiver. I have him as a gadget receiver, honestly. I think he could be used in really good ways on a football team, and you could be very successful with him, with guys around him, of course. So let me know what you guys think about KJ Hill. I think the Eagles have already had a meeting with KJ Hill, which is pretty cool. So we'll have to see later what happens. So, all right. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Can we go over the draft, free agency, everything Eagles, everything that we're going to be looking at, and we'll be going over more. So I will see you guys later. Shit, what up? Fly, let's fly.